This is a Headgum podcast.
Hello and welcome to Perfect Person, the show where I'm perfect and you're, of course, a person. Hand cream is back.
Wow.
It was gone for a while, and then I was gifted a hand cream from a brand bag from a thing I did, and now I'm creaming my hands.
And it's good?
It's good hand cream. It's luxury hand cream.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
fancy, and I do feel that like it makes me be like, my hands were so dry for years from prior.
You know what? I actually heard this that I think is very interesting. There was an interview with this fashion person who said, and the question was, what is luxury? And she said, luxury should be something that could be hung in a museum 50 years from now.
Oh,
which I think is very interesting in the sense that is not what it's sold as. Luxury apartments today are horrible.
They're horrible. Modern atrocities. Everything is made of like veneer and plastic. It will fall apart.
Yeah, but the hand cream is luxury. And anything that you can sprinkle luxury into your life.
You could put a cream in it 50 years from now. It'll still be creamy. It might be moldy, but maybe.
But maybe not.
Maybe not. I'm obviously here with Rainie Toll. Rainie.
Hello. Oh my gosh. So happy to be here.
Rainie, wonderful to have you in the studio. Obviously been on the show a bajillion times. We've been doing live shows. We've been doing it all. And let's do a retrospective. Let's roll the clip. No,
Can you imagine if you had just a trailer of us? That'd be fun.
Honestly, that would be so great. Somebody was out there making great fan cams of me, you, and Will.
Oh my gosh. Shout out to that person. I think her name is Kath.
Yeah.
But I'm not totally sure. But oh my gosh, she did one of Will that was right hand man, which I thought was so funny. Unbelievable.
It's fucking great. But Rainey, what makes you perfect today to be on the show to answer people's questions?
Well, okay. So my life, this is not what makes me perfect, but this is the context. My life right now, disarray.
Really?
Complete disarray. I did try and move to an apartment, and last night I ended up leaving it in the middle of the night to go back to my old apartment and sleep on the floor. It is not good.
Wait,
okay.
What?
Yeah, it's really bad.
You moved and it didn't stick?
It did not stick.
How did that happen, Rainey?
It was a lot of bad surprises, and it is unbelievable because it was such a cute apartment. But unfortunately, the person who lived there before, I think, was just a little bit of a disgusting smoking. Like, I mean, it's just this, that the issue is that it smells disgusting.
Okay, well, you know what, though? That can be fixed. Are you locked into a 12-month lease?
I'm going to try and get out of it for sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Anyway,
well,
thank you.
Out there.
But that's not what makes me perfect. What makes me perfect is, despite that, I will not let anything stop me from giving drama to the people.
Yes.
Because the world is also, I mean, the news is crazy.
Yeah.
But the pop culture news is even crazier, potentially.
It is.
Maybe.
Okay, Sabrina Carpenter. Not Teenage Witch.
She is, I mean, she just had a new album, which is pretty good, we think.
She rocked.
Yeah.
I saw her, that thing she did, was it at the Grammys? Was it the freaking Grammys that she did that?
Oh, I mean, what's fun about Sabrina is she is a comedian.
Yeah.
She's a really great pop star, but she's also like funny.
Did you see her getting shocked by Benson Boone doing a backflip?
No, that's funny.
She's watching the thing, she's in the song, when she does the backflip, she goes, oh my God. That's great.
That's fun.
But so yeah, you're living for the news, and you're sort of in your messy era. You're in your dysfunction.
Man, well, you know who else is in their messy era?
Who?
Zoe Kravitz is dating Harry Styles. Okay, but that's not even the crazy part. Okay, let me
Zoe
take
Kravitz is dating Harry. How do we feel about that? That's interesting.
I feel honestly good.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
I feel fine. Zoe Kravitz seems like she wouldn't like me. So I guess I'm not.
You know who
I
would,
like
though?
Zoe Kravitz, but
Harry Styles would like you.
I think Harry Styles could get a kick out of me, but I think Zoe Kravitz would be like, oh my God, this fucking guy. Like, I just think that she would not like the cut of my jib. And I don't know why. It's because I think she's like very refined.
She is. I mean, one thing that's funny is people on TikTok who are like younger are like, guys, she's really pretty. And it's like, yep, that's Zoe Kravitz.
By the way, yeah, like, of course she's really pretty.
Famously beautiful.
Famously, like, totally beautiful.
But before she was dating, she was seen with Harry. She was seen with Austin Butler.
See, and by the way, Austin Butler, I like the cut of that guy's jib. I actually...
He's a good actor.
I've come around on Butler.
Oh, you were anti for a little bit?
I was just
during
sort of
Elvis
indifferent.
era?
I was Elvis indifferent. the Elvis Indifferent Austin Butler era. But now I saw this thing. He was on Subway Takes, and his take was, I should be invited to a bachelor party. And I was like, this guy's awesome.
This guy gets me.
I was like, that's actually really charming. He's just like, you should invite me. Like, he just like has never been invited.
Oh my gosh.
I thought that was cute.
But so they were seeing, there was some overlap. But then a source says, don't worry, they're not together. Then Austin Butler starts dating, I wrote her name, Amelia
Bedelia.
Amelia Bedelia. Emily Ratajkowski.
Oh.
Okay.
Hilarious choice for Austin Butler.
Right?
Emily Ratajkowski, by the way, this is so celebrity pop culture deep dive, but Emily Ratajkowski was dating Eric Andre.
Yeah, she had this like funny little nude with him.
Yes.
Which was a moment.
Hilarious.
But what's crazy is Emily Ratajkowski was also seen making out with Harry Styles a few years ago.
Honestly, I would be surprised if Austin Butler and Harry Styles and Emily Ratajkowski and Zoe Kravitz are in a quadruple.
That would be cool. But that's not even my main story. Because guess what my main story is?
What?
Glenn Powell was seen with Olivia Jade. Okay?
Sorry, that's so stupid. Glenn, get it together, brother.
Together.
You're seen with what? The girl who didn't get into college? Yeah. Get a life.
Literally of the college admission scandal. But so then I look into it more. And it's actually because he is friends with John Stamos. John Stamos is friends with Lori Loughlin. Lori Loughlin is Olivia Jade's mom. Then I was confused also because David Dobrik was just with Olivia Jade.
Yeah.
And was that weird clip.
I haven't seen that weird new clip. There's a very old clip of David Dobrik with Olivia Jade that I saw back in the day. But I mean, David Dobrik, I couldn't give less of a shit about. But why is Glenn Powell because I actually do I think it's the Glenn Powell songs in a lot of ways. And I'm excited for The Running Man. Yeah. But I do wonder, what is it all for if you're sort of just hanging out with Olivia Jade?
He is our last hope for a movie star.
I think that he's Tom Cruise reborn.
Yeah.
I think Tom Cruise died.
Secretly.
No, because I love Tom Cruise, but I think it's like he does appear to be like, I'm going to try to take the torch on some of this.
Yeah.
And he's still new. He's still a new Eddie. It's like where he's riding a bike. And he'll get there. He'll get there, okay? I'm pro Glenn Powell.
Yeah.
So this is your big top story, Olivia Jade, Glenn Powell.
Well, so then it turns out her mom was also there. Not even relevant. But then it says Glenn Powell afterwards was seen with Giannulli. And I said, who's Giannulli?
Giannulli?
Yeah, I was like, who the fuck is Giannulli? Turns out, 45, 60-year-old fashion designer of Musimo Supplies from Target. Guess who that is? Olivia Jade's dad. Okay? And like most of us, she has his last name as well. But,
I don't know what you're talking about, man. And guess what? Musimo Supplies from Target has the last name as Glenn Powell. I don't know what you're talking about, but I really support it. And it also makes me be like, you should do on TikTok pop culture breakdowns that don't make any sense. And I want you to have someone animate it. Oh. Because in my mind, you were like, so it turns out Glenn Powell's hanging out with Olivia Jade, but also his mom's there. And it's like, I'm imagining it panning over and it's Lori Loughlin.
Yeah. That could be really fun.
There's something really good about that. But that's hot pipe. That's piping hot.
So that's piping hot.
Glenn Powell was hanging out with Olivia Jade's parents.
Do you have any tea?
Do I have any tea?
Yeah.
Oh my God. What is my tea?
Is tea?
I don't even think I have any tea. My life is actually really good.
Your life is like very sweet. It's very like sort of the dream.
It's sort of the dream in a lot of ways. I mean, no, I'm doing great. I don't think that I have any piping hot tea. There's no drama in my life. There's no freaking wildness that's getting out there. I'm flying to New York on Tuesday for 24 hours.
Oh my gosh, that's tea.
That's going to be fun. I'm not even leaving the airport.
Really? Why are you doing that?
I'm shooting stuff with Eric.
In the airport?
Yes.
Is he buying a plane ticket?
Well, no, he's flying me out so I can record stuff with him.
So
I'm going to be there for less than 24 hours. Oh my God, it sounded like somebody was descending from the ceiling.
I literally thought
that was horrifying. Rainey, I have to fix that. Then we have to get to the speed round.
Yes.
Okay, Rainey, it's time for the perfect person speed round.
Let's go.
Fatality. Rainey snipes the speed round. Celebrity interview with Glenn Powell.
Oh, my dream.
My dream. To have you on a red carpet interviewing Glenn Powell would be a fucking dream. Okay, Rainey, the speed round starts now. Perfect biome.
Holy shit. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Here we go.
You know what I'll say? Big mountain. Big mountain.
Big mountain?
Yeah.
Big mountain, are you on the top?
Yeah, when I'm on the top. When I'm anxious, sometimes I picture myself on a big mountain.
Sometimes when I'm anxious, I picture myself in a sort of cabin in the woods, rain hitting the roof. And it's like rainy and I can see the whole forest, Minecraft style.
Oh my gosh. And what do you think to yourself? You're like, it's okay.
I just go, everything is okay. Just
peaceful.
enjoy the rain. Just enjoy the rain. Blah, blah, blah. Sometimes I watch those YouTube videos that are like rain falling, jazz in the other room. And it's like, blah, 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 blah.
You got to give me your jazz playlist.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite literally the date night Spotify jazz playlist. It's pretty generic, honestly. In fact, it makes me want to get better into jazz so I know more what I'm looking for, but I'm basically just looking for a generic playlist.
Yeah.
Perfect amount of people for a group hang.
You know what? I would say either 1 or 25.
1 or 25.
Or I mean like 2 of us. Because I like to have a big convo.
Yeah, one-on-one.
Yeah. But I also like to have a soiree where I'm talking to people and there's maybe a few strangers.
There's a party. You like either a party where there's a lot of random happenstance, or it's sort of a one-on-one, you're getting into it with someone.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Perfect breakfast.
Shit. I feel like I just don't eat breakfast.
You're not a breakfast person.
I'm like hot coffee, I guess.
Hot, piping hot.
You know what I had
are you
today?
making your own? What did you have today?
Chipotle.
For breakfast?
For breakfast. Okay.
And today's episode is brought to you by Chipotle for breakfast?
Yeah.
Chipotle, was it left over?
No. It wasn't even left over. I walked to Chipotle for breakfast.
In your old neighborhood because you fled your old apartment and you were looking for comfort.
Yeah, exactly, because I didn't have any food in my apartment.
Rainey, I have so many questions about your new apartment we have to talk about later. But
yeah.
So you got it. Honestly, though, Chipotle is very comforting. When I moved to New York City, I was talking to a friend of mine and I'd been there for like 3 weeks and he had lived there for a couple of years and he was like, so you just moved to New York. How many times have you been to Chipotle since you moved here? And he was just like, and it was true. I had been to Chipotle like probably 7 times because he was just like, it's comfort when you move to the city. You know what it's going to taste like. And
exactly.
The city can be overwhelming, but like there's something about a chain that feels very
Sometimes
comforting.
I just want to know exactly what I'm getting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Nuts. Yeah. A bag of peanuts. Perfect meat.
Chicken. I love chicken. Do you?
Yeah, I do like chicken.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't make me feel guilty.
What's your perfect meat?
Probably.
I feel like,
honestly, chicken or fish. Like
fish is, speaking of luxury, that could be in a museum.
Like a salmon, I think can go so many ways. Like a cooked salmon over rice, smoked salmon I love on a bagel with lox.
Sushi.
Like you can go a lot of ways with salmon. So to me, it's maybe salmon or chicken. Because also, I mean, I love a pork. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love a beef. But I do sort of feel bad about it.
Yeah. Sometimes I like the smell of bacon better than bacon itself.
Agreed. Mm-hmm. You're like, this smells really good. I would honestly just get a bacon candle. It's just grease. Right? Perfect smart thing to think of recently.
Okay, let me check my notes app because I have a long.
You're leaving copious notes in your notes app about smart things.
Oh my gosh, yes. Here's something.
Please.
Committing to the bit no matter how stupid. Anchorman flute scene. Not funny in premise, but great in execution. That's when I was watching Anchorman.
You watched Anchorman and you thought the flute scene wasn't funny and it was.
I was like, sometimes you just got to commit.
Yeah, it's like what's funny about it is that he just did it. It's like more funny that he did it than that it makes me laugh when I watch it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, he does the flute. Like that brings me joy. Perfect way to ask someone out.
Over. They ask me. I don't ask them out.
Perfect way to ask them out is you don't. You bide your time and you seem available.
And they chase me.
And they honestly to be, to be chased. To be chased. Okay, perfect first date.
I would say museum. Have you seen Ginny and Georgia?
No.
Oh, fun. But Ginny goes to the Science Museum with her date, and it just looks so fun.
Honestly, there's something actually cool about a first date at a museum because it's just like, oh yeah, look at that, that's cool. Like, there's a lot of stimulus that just promotes conversation.
There's so much to talk about.
Yeah, that I feel like is a really good first date.
Yeah, if anybody wants to ask me to the museum.
And finally, perfect candle smell.
Lavender, because it's clean.
Oh, yeah.
And it's, speaking familiar, kind of familiar.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Sarah just got these things that are not candles, that are like smell. They promote smell.
Are they infusers?
Yeah, it's like a little infuser.
Have you never heard of an infuser before?
No, I have.
Okay.
I'm not an idiot. Totally
You're like,
idiot.
you got to get on this infuser.
But no, they're called like Drift or something. It's like an infuser you plug into the wall.
Oh, yes.
And they like push the smell.
And does that smell good? I actually was considering buying one.
Smells phenomenal. Makes our house smell like a cool, like when you walk into like a cool boutique and you're like, oh my God, what the fuck it smells incredible in here. It smells like that.
I'm going to text Sarah for the rest.
You should.
Yeah.
Text Sarah, will give you that hot
Yeah.
smell wreck. Rainey, you have successfully passed the speed round.
Oh my God. I stumbled a little bit there. I got to be honest. That's a note for me for next time.
What, you stumbled a little bit?
I stumbled a little bit on some of them. I couldn't think of breakfast.
Stumble when I fall. So sometimes you got to stumble before you fall. But Rainey, we have to get to the phone lines.
Oh my gosh,
My
yes.
goodness.
We must help.
If you like the show, freaking subscribe to it so you don't miss an episode, because there's so many episodes on here. And if you love the show and you can't simply get enough, well, guess what? Now you can. By joining us on Patreon, where you can get the ad-free extended version of every single episode, including this one, where me and Rainey actually waxed all about the magical world of improv and also things that are going on in our lives before the episode even started.
Yeah, we really got into it. We kind of got deep a little bit.
We got a little bit deep. We got a little bit heavy. We got a little bit raw. And you can listen to that as well as all sorts of other bonus episodes that we release every single Friday. I also just redid the Perfect Person Patreon homepage. They just add like a homepage feature, so it kind of looks more like a streaming platform.
Cute.
So if you head on over there, like I made a bunch of little graphics and bumpers and stuff. There's a ton of callback episodes where we get updates from people who call in on how their lives were changed by my advice. We just called back the girl who locked her keys in the laundry room. Iconic episode. And we just called back the girl who left the dildos on her counter from the Damien Haas episode and her neighbor saw. So we got updates from both of those,
man.
piping hot and fresh on Patreon, as well as all the live episodes, yada, yada, yada. If you like the show, there's a ton more.
I really want to know about the politician nudes.
Oh my
That one I'm waiting for.
I know, I'm waiting. I wanted to give her a call back, but I was like, I think we need to wait a little bit more time.
Yeah.
So I'm biding my time.
Yeah.
But Rainey, it is time to get to the phone lines.
Let's go.
Let's go. When I first started a podcast, I was all alone on a boat of business, waiting for a paddle that would get me across the river. And I knew that out there were business tools that I wasn't even aware of that would change the way that everything is done. And for millions of businesses, that tool is Shopify. Because Shopify is the commerce platform behind millions of businesses around the world and 10% of all e-commerce in the US. From household names like Mattel and Gymshark, you heard of them, to brands just getting started. Get started with your own design studio with hundreds of ready-to-use templates. Shopify helps you build a beautiful online store to match your brand's style. And as an entrepreneur, I'm always looking for those business tools. And also everyone I know that has an online storefront uses Shopify because it's just the number one trusted tool, baby. And if you sell something, you're gonna need to have that tool in your tool shed and use it. And best yet, Shopify is your commerce expert with world-class expertise in everything from managing inventory to international shipping to processing returns and beyond. And if you're ready to sell, you're ready for Shopify. Turn your big business idea into cash with Shopify on your side. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period and start selling today at shopify.com/perfectperson. Go to shopify.com/perfectperson, shopify.com/perfectperson. If you know me, you know that I like health. And I actually like to have a healthy body and lifestyle and vitamins. And also, if you know me, you know that I really like taking a little AG1, okay? So I know that I've got this sort of nutritional insurance. I know that whatever I eat during the day, I've gotten the good. I've gotten the good stuff right at the beginning of the day. And because I love AG1, I gotta tell you about AGZ. AGZ is the nightly drink that helps you wind down and rest up. AGZ is a melatonin-free formula with clinically studied herbs, adaptogens, and minerals. And guess what? it's going to help you get that good while you're sleeping. So AGZ is one of the few sleep supplements that contain both magtine, magnesium L-threonate, and saffron, 2 high-quality ingredients at amounts supported by research that together support the body's need to calm and ease into natural sleep. I'm always looking for ways that I can sort of turn my body into an awesome vehicle. And I find that AGZ is the one that helps me shut down and do updates. You know how your computer does shut down and update? That's what I'm doing. I'm shutting down and I'm updating, and I wake up and I've got a new operating system thanks to AGZ. If you're ready to turn down the stress and focus on the rest, head to drinkag1.com/perfectperson to get a free frother with your first purchase of AGZ. That's drinkag1.com/perfectperson.
Should I tell my boss that I lost the keys to the building and that's why I called out today?
I feel like she's going to have to say at some point. So
Really? I went the other way, which is double down.
Double down. I was sick. I ate a bad taco, and now I'm throwing up.
It's always the stomach stuff. You got to lean into stomach.
Oh my God. The idea of getting, food poisoning is food poisoning takes no prisoners. It's
like that.
Hello?
Hello, you called Perfect Person. I'm here to call you back. I'm here with Rainie Toll.
Hello. I've locked my keys out of myself, or I've locked myself out of my building so many times that I have a lockbox with my key on it.
Really?
Yeah, because I can't do it again.
You can't be trusted.
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. I'm so shocked right now.
Don't even be shocked at all, because we're your friends and we're on the phone. Rainey, can you please have a fake name for this person?
Phone.
I wonder how you got that, Rainey. Rainey is so quick with the names. Phone, thank you so much. I don't think we've ever had phone. Phone, thank you so much for calling in. So tell me about what type of job you have.
I work at a smoke shop.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Freaking smoking that weed. You know what I mean?
Not even, because I live in a state where it's not legal.
Oh, wait, so
we have like THCA.
Wait, what is that? So what does it mean to work at a weed shop doesn't have weed in it?
It's like mostly vapes, but then they also just banned most of the vapes. So we have like THCA products and Delta 9.
Delta 9. Honestly, I took a Delta 9 gummy and it got me just as baked as having a regular thing. So I guess that is sort of a weed of choice. But anyway, so you work at a smoke shop and you lost your keys. Now, do you normally open the shop?
No. Okay. I'm a stay-at-home mom, and so I only started working 8, maybe 12 hours a week while my partner can watch our son. And I took a set of keys because I offered to let them sleep in on a Sunday morning and open the shop, and then she asked me to do it again, and I realized that I had lost the keys.
And you have no idea where the keys are. Now,
gone.
Yeah, have you checked all your pockets? Because that's usually where the keys are.
Yeah, I literally checked every single purse that I own. I went through my son's ball pit that's in our living room. Maybe he dropped them in there. Through our car. I feel like I've checked literally everywhere.
Gotcha. Okay.
I have no fucking clue where they are. Sorry.
No, you can curse.
I swear.
We curse all the time on the show. Literally. What's your favorite word?
I should know better.
Fuck.
Probably fuck. Probably fuck. So my hunch is actually that you have two options here. You can admit to the crime, or you can say that you don't know what happened to the keys and you've never had them.
Ooh,
because
gaslight, girl boss.
Yeah, gaslight, girl boss, gatekeep.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, do you think your boss would be mad that I guess you did call out because of the key situation?
I did lie to her because she texted me last night, right after I'd realized that I lost them, and we just put my son to bed. And so what I lied about was not necessarily a lie, but it had happened the day prior because he fell and hit his head on the playground really hard, and I took him to the emergency room.
Oh, poor guy.
And so I said that happened, he's fine. They were like, yeah, he's a year old. He's going to do
oh
that.
my gosh. My son has hit his head so many times. It's just sort of the rite of passage of being a little child.
Yeah.
But gotcha. So and I love your mentality because you're like, it's not a lie because it did happen. It just didn't happen before.
I've done that before. Where it's like, oh, it's this day, but it wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't go. I'm graduating high school.
Yeah, I literally was just like, oh, they said we have to observe him for 24 hours, and I don't feel comfortable leaving him, like, for this 24 hours. So, like, it wasn't a lie. It had just already been 24 hours.
I love this because you went 0 to 1,000. You were like, my son may go into sort of shock.
Yeah.
Like, you could have just said I lost the keys, but instead you said, well, actually, it's a medical situation.
It's actually very serious.
It's very
something
serious.
that you should probably be stressed
And
about.
but you looking over at your son. Your son's like playing with cars, like, whoa! Like, heaven bless. So, okay, got it. So now you're in a situation where you've lied to your boss. You've said that this is a medical emergency, and you haven't even mentioned the keys. Now, honestly, this is a new job. Your biggest worry is that you're going to be like, I lost the keys, and your boss is going to be mad and then like fire you.
No, I mean, I don't really even care if she fires me. Like, I make like $100 a week. Like, I'm a stay-at-home mom. This was just to like make extra money to like have.
That's a good spot to be where it's like, I don't care if you fire me.
No, this is awesome. Your boss is so baked. She freaking already lost the keys herself, probably. Then I wouldn't even say anything.
Yeah.
I would just go, and if you ever need the keys again, you just should be like, oh, I need a set of keys.
Yeah.
I don't think you need to do anything. And if your boss confronts you, just be like, oh, yeah, I have the keys, but like I misplaced them, so I figured we could get another set. I think the chiller you are about it, it's almost like the thing of if you're like arguing with someone and they're like, actually, no, I am really sorry. Like, I did really fuck up. And in your mind, you're like, well, I didn't really care, but now I guess I
Yeah,
do.
It's like now that you say that, I guess you did.
Yeah.
You could also, do you have any coworker friends that you could borrow their key to make a copy of?
Ooh.
No, I'm the only employee. Like this,
I'm
like it's
interested in
me
this shop.
and the owner and her husband are the only 3 people. And there's like 13-year-old son who watches the shop sometimes. But
Their
like
13-year-old son watches their weed store? That's psychotic. What?
I mean, I guess now that I work there, he doesn't anymore. But like, he's there a lot when I'm like when they're both there.
I guess it's family business.
I guess it's a family business, but that's crazy to me. So, this is interesting. So this is like a mom and pop weed store. I guess I imagine like, it's like a vape chain, like freaking Vapes R Us or whatever.
I see those all over.
It's like very, very small in a very rural area.
So you said that you don't really need the money. It was more just to have extra money, just sort of to have. It was just like you were like, I'm using this as a way to fund like important things in your life, or were you just sort of like, I might as well pick up a little job like on the side, and then I'll have a little extra cash for something fun.
It was like, I might as well pick up a job because we really need money, but it's not. I don't care about the job itself.
Yeah,
like
right.
I can find other ways to make money.
I mean, you sound very capable. I do feel that you could definitely find another way to make more money.
Yeah.
But I would say, I think that my advice here is actually going to be really cut and dry. Don't worry about it. Phone.
Yes.
You don't need to worry about it because it seems in your own language you don't even care that much.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Plus, this is not a fireable offense.
no. By the way, it's like if they tried to fire you for losing the keys, you could sue them and make a lot more money. A lot more money, actually. Okay, phone. But no, you don't need to worry about this at all. And I appreciate you calling in. All you need to do is continue living your life and don't worry about the keys anymore.
Okay. Good to thank you.
All right, wonderful. Bye, phone.
Bye, phone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Man, I really am always playing dumb. Sometimes I do something and I know it's just a little bit against the rules, and I'm like, if anybody asks, I'm just gonna be like, oh my gosh.
Oh my God, I didn't know.
Oh, sorry, we're not allowed to do that?
No, by the way, genius tactic. Because also, if somebody does that to me, I'm like, oh yeah, well, for next time.
Yeah.
That's always my response.
And honestly, I don't even think I've ever gotten pushback when I've had those thoughts.
That's genius.
I was like, I've definitely gotten pushback.
I think I've gotten pushback. Well, no, it's such a good excuse. Like, I just didn't know that was how it was done.
Yeah.
It's like, great.
My neighbor used to just sort of like walk into people's houses, just like with confidence.
Sorry, what?
I think there were maybe open houses, but she would always just sort of like walk in and be like,
what are you talking about?
Yeah,
they would just walk in.
She was like an old lady and she was so sweet. So like people would be like, what? But she just wanted to see the inside of the house.
Wow, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Honestly, when I'm an old man, I'm just gonna be like, sorry, I thought my son lived here.
Yeah.
And then just like walk in and be like, take some shit on the way out.
Yeah, and she would report back. She'd be like, here's what this house was like.
Wait, that's sick. I like that a lot. I mean, I do think that like most things in life, if you just try with confidence and then play dumb, you'll get very far.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, this is something that I've been thinking about a lot of like, you just have to do it sometimes because other people, like creatively, other people are doing it and doing it less well, but because they're doing it, they're more successful. You know?
That's true. There's a girl I follow on TikTok who, I don't even know if I follow her, but I just keep seeing her videos where she's like, this is my like day like 19 of rejection therapy. She'll just ask for things or to see if she can do things. And then she accomplishes almost all of them. Wow. One was like, I want to see, like, she goes, hey, can I work? It was like a really nice restaurant. She was like, hey, can I work at this restaurant? And they were like, yeah, we do. It was just like a cool thing to be like, I'm going to do, it's rejection therapy. I want to be told no. And then you're not and you're told yes.
Yeah.
I think that's so cool.
My uncle was in some college class where they were like, the assignment was get 5 people to say no to you on a date and nobody could do it. Right?
That's inspiring.
I know.
That's very inspiring.
I'm on inspiration TikTok right now.
Oh, wow. What are you getting served?
Oh, it's like literally just like amping me up to not be afraid of rejection and stuff like that.
Oh,
you got to get on.
that.
It's so
Inspiration
it's so uplifting.
I mean, the world is a little oyster.
It really, oh my gosh, it is. I mean, Zoe Kravitz and Harry Styles are dating.
So.
And if that's not an oyster, if that's not a pearl in the rough.
If two of the hottest people in the world can date each other, then I can do anything.
I mean, Olivia, whatever. Well, keep going.
Were you about to talk about Olivia Jade again? Oh my God. You can't get enough. You're addicted.
I just am like, how does nobody care? It seems like, nobody cares
that
she
didn't get into college.
That her mom went to prison for her.
Sorry, I really care. Okay. Oh yeah, how long did she go to prison for?
Not that long.
And it was probably like a rich people prison.
Yeah, where it's like,
like
actually tennis. Yeah.
Kind of sounds nice.
I know. I'm kind of like, sign me up.
Well, Rainey, we got to take another call.
Mm-hmm.
Miles, I keep seeing my boss naked, and I'm not really sure what to do. Please call me back and help. Thanks.
This call could go so many directions.
Really curious what industry she's in.
Yeah.
I'm thinking lifeguard.
You think? You think it's lifeguard? Yeah. I was thinking it could be digital media creator because I'm always seeing peen. I mean, I've said this before, but when I was shooting Try Guys video, I've seen all their dicks. Not because they showed them to me, because they were through the clothes.
Hello?
Hello, you called Perfect Person. I'm here to call you back. I am here.
Oh my God.
I am here with Rainie Toll.
Hello.
Rainey! I was hoping it was her.
We are here because you've been seeing your boss naked. And Rainey, can I please have a fake name from this person?
Tonsil.
Hansel?
Console.
Console.
Oh, tonsils freak me out.
Tonsil? Okay, tonsil.
Ugh. No, not tonsil. Console.
Console.
Console, like a TV console.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Console, looking at the TV console. Rainey, first, can I just say, caller, the first person Rainey gave the name to was phone.
It was because of the phone behind my...
Of course. Of course it was the phone behind
And I'm now a console, like a TV console.
You're like a TV console. So console, first of all, what type of job do you have?
I work at a hospital.
Uh-oh.
This is some Grey's Anatomy shit.
True.
Wait, so who is your boss and why are you seeing their naked body?
So they're actually a doctor.
And are you a doctor too?
No. I work closely with the doctors, with a whole bunch of them.
Oh, and what are you a nurse or are you some sort of other professional?
I work like in the labs.
Oh, you're a lab tech at a hospital. Okay, cool. And why would you be seeing your boss naked?
It's like the only way you can see someone without it being that scandalous, we go to the same gym.
Oh, okay. So it's not at the hospital grounds. Gotcha. Okay, cool. So we're going to need a fake name for their boss, Rainey. What's the fake name for their boss?
Sherry. Vanilla Sherry.
Vanilla Sherry. Now that's Vanilla Sherry. So Vanilla Sherry is, she goes to your gym. And before I hear about you seeing them naked, do you like Vanilla Sherry?
I don't mind them. They're
Okay.
they're fine. They're great.
They're fine.
They in a professional setting like them as a boss.
Okay, you like them as a boss?
I have a big question for you, Miles.
Yeah, please.
Because this is not something that I've ever run into, but when in men's bathrooms, a la at work,
Sure.
urinals are there. So are you also seeing your boss naked? In a way?
This is so funny to me. Are you asking how our urinals work and if we look at each other's penises?
Yeah.
Okay, so the answer is depends on the style of urinal. For example, at Try Guys, there's only one urinal.
Okay.
There's one urinal and then there's a stall.
Yeah.
So you're never next to the person, so they're never having given the opportunity to sort of look over at their penis.
Oh, okay.
However, it's also considered, I would say, a faux pas to, if you're standing at the urinal, look down at their unit and then look back up.
But is it kind of easy to see though? No.
It depends. Well, let me just say something. For me, Rainey,
Yeah.
I'm 6'5". I've got a bird's eye view on everybody's penises. Because sometimes there's little short walls, so you'll be peeing and there's like a little short wall next to it. But the short wall for me, low enough for me to see their penis.
That's so personal. That's such a personal information.
But
Yeah.
I'm not looking at their.
Is it close to where you wash your hands? I've always wondered that too. Like, is it a thing where you have to like avoid eye contact?
It is a thing where you have to avoid eye contact. You don't want to look at people while they're peeing. Like, unless something I'll do is if a friend of mine is peeing at a urinal and I walk up next to them, I will look right in their eyes to try, just because I think that's funny.
Continue a conversation.
That's right. Now, I've never at a urinal, I've never looked down and seen a penis, but I think also, I mean, I have seen one, but I'm never trying to see their penis.
Yeah. You just all of a sudden get a lot of information about the person.
It's also the person, they're peeing.
Yeah.
So it's like you're seeing the pee come out of their penis.
We're building bridges here.
I'm sorry.
Literally.
I honestly, I've never been in this position before where I do have vital information you two don't know.
Yeah.
Which is like,
I've always wondered
never a situation
about the urinal community
Yeah.
of people who are using the urinal. But no, like you're in an airport bathroom. Sometimes you'll notice that the person next to you is checking out your peeing. Sure.
Oh.
Like an older businessman, you can just tell they're kind of, they're just looking down.
Oh my God.
Peeping your unit. But you are talking about your boss, and I'm guessing this is a changing room scenario, no?
Yes, yeah. So, like I said, it's only the scenario that is somewhat less scandalous.
Okay.
It's happened multiple times because, I mean, I guess we have the same work schedule, so we have the same gym schedule. So she's just one of those, I'm sure they have the same type of old lady, old man in the changing room that they don't really care what's going on, or they're just kind of letting it all out, which is fine.
And she is one of those people?
And you said she's one of the people.
Who's like really letting it hang out? Wow.
Yeah, she's one of those that is just like, we'll go into the changing room, I guess, and just kind of be free while she's changing. And it's just so happened that, I have been in the same changing room multiple times where I've been like, ooh, and had to like kind of walk away.
And what's your concern? Because you obviously called in. You said you don't know what to do. What is your concern about seeing them nude in the changing room? Is that you're going to see them clothed and then be like, I remember what their naked body looked like?
Yeah. It was kind of a two-part question.
Yeah.
It's like, it keeps happening. So can I do anything to stop it from happening again in the gym itself? I don't know. Should I
This is
change
hard.
gyms?
This is a challenging question.
This is interesting. And then so that's part one, and part two, what's part two?
But yeah, part two is what you said as well, is like when I then see them at work, like it makes it, I mean, I'm sure it's not, I don't know if it's awkward for them. I don't even know if she knows that I like go to the same gym and everything, because we do that thing where you like know the person, but pretend you don't.
I love this, dude, because it's like, you said she's like an older woman, right? How old is she?
Like 50s, 60s, probably, like close to retiring.
And she's just letting it free. She's free. She's letting herself be free.
She's just free. Yeah,
And
she's in the gym, she's changing.
She's changing. I think for you, really, it's a game of mental chess. It only matters to you.
I know, that's my thing too, is I'm like, I don't think she cares.
No, I don't think she cares at all.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't care who's looking at my freaking everything, man.
Have you heard of this, did you grow up in a naked mom household phenomena?
What's
so
this?
maybe so it's this idea that some people's moms are always naked and some people's moms, you never saw them naked. So I bet she grew up in a naked mom household.
And were you in a naked mom household?
I was.
Yeah.
Were you, Consul?
No, we did tend to keep our clothes on in my household.
I see. You know, this is interesting, and maybe this is an opportunity for us to look inward. Because, well, actually, this is maybe some exposure therapy. Do you change nude in the changing room? Consul?
No,
you
no,
don't?
I'm not there yet.
So
I'll do the Winnie the Pooh, where you still have your shirt on, and you like kind of crouch a little just to like take the pants on and off. But that's as far as I've gone.
You know what I'll say? I had a very freeing experience that I think I've talked about on this show before. For my birthday last year, me and a bunch of my close male friends went to the Wii Spa.
Yeah.
We're full nude. We're walking around like gazelles, right? Okay? That's what we're doing.
So you have seen a lot of, it's not just urinal situations then that we're talking about.
Well, I found out recently that because I thought it was I thought it was impolite for me to look directly at their hogs.
Yeah.
So I was keeping eyes up. So I thought that was polite. And recently, one of them was just like, "Oh yeah, I saw what everybody's got going on." So I think they were all peeping everything, and I was going, "I thought I was being polite."
You didn't look at all.
I would have taken a gander. No, I really didn't. I was like, I caught what was going on in like a wide shot. You know what I mean? But I didn't go in for the close up.
Yeah. Yeah. Wii Spa, though, it is crazy because within 5 minutes, it's like, this is actually fine.
No, because
it's so weird.
You get this exposure therapy thing where you're like, oh, everyone is naked and like, actually that's normal. And also I think you see so many different bodies and you're like, man, bodies are so different and weird. And it's like, we are these animals and we've got clothes on, but like looking around at a bunch of naked and you're just sort of like, wow. Like,
there is a lot of variety.
There's a lot of variety. And I think it was freeing just to be like, oh yeah, this is actually totally fine and normal and there's nothing to be nervous about.
Yeah, the human body is actually
were
very pretty.
any of them your bosses?
Or
your ex-bosses. I don't know who was there.
No. Oh, hey. Yes, he was there. No. But I think there's an element for you that is like, I think I want you to be free. I want you to be free, okay, Consul. And I think that Vanilla Chestnut, what was her name?
Cherry.
Vanilla Cherry.
Cherry, yeah, Vanilla Cherry.
Vanilla Cherry is free. And I am, she's free. She doesn't.
At the end of the day, Vanilla Cherry is free.
At the end of the day, everyone is seeing her bits. And she doesn't mind.
But I do get that if you're already nervous, doing it in front of your boss, that is 0 to 100.
That would be exposure. But I think that also what you can do is when you see her at the gym before you're in the changing room, say hello.
Oh yeah.
Because we haven't actually acknowledged each other in the gym at all.
And I would, because I think if she's like, oh yeah, this is an employee, there's like a little bit of an interest. It's like just a little changes the dynamic a little. Maybe she's turning around as a polite gesture and turning around so her bits are to the wall and then she's putting on her thing. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, that's the thing. She's not even like, she's really just, she's out there, which again, freeing. It's fine. I guess maybe I should just assert my dominance.
No, but she's like not even changing. She's just like, she's like washing her hands.
She's hanging out nude. Yeah. She's on the phone nude.
She's sitting on a bench. She's,
There's a power to being on the phone nude, I think.
I was on the phone.
New podcast idea.
Honestly, great episode for it. I sit in here completely nude.
Oh my god!
And it's all just censored.
I was on the phone nude with the Colorado National Guard, the head of the Colorado National Guard once. It was crazy. I had been trying to get in touch with her for the longest time, and she called me while and I was like,
That is so funny.
And so I just talked to her because it was,
Hi.
Yeah, it's like, have you ever been at the bathroom when someone calls back and you're like, do I like go quick and then
I answer the
that's
phone.
happened to me too.
I answer the phone on the toilet and I just am like, hey, what's up?
You mute for every part.
No,
You're
I
just
don't.
like,
I'm not muting for anything, man. I'm free. Like I'm just like Vanilla Cherry in that way. But
I guess I'm more prudish.
No, I understand. No, it's something's wrong with me. I think you're normal. I think I'm fucking weird. But
hey, what's up? Don't mind the plops.
Yeah. Sorry, we got to get the sales across the board. But I think for you, yeah, I would say what's up and have an extended conversation before you get in the dressing room. Because then she's just going to be aware that you're there. And I think there's just an element of like, by the way, I'll change in a dressing room, full nude, penis out, I'm putting on my pants, normal, right? That's changing room. But if somebody I knew was there, I would change maybe a little differently. Yeah. I would probably just be like, I'm going to do this really quickly and towards the wall. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't care if freaking some random guy sees my butt. Yeah. But I want to make sure that people I know aren't like, wow, Miles really is showing me his butt. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think
I don't think she's noticed that I'm there.
I think it's a, hey, how's it going? Oh my gosh, like I've seen you around here. It's funny we go to the same gym and we change in the same changing room. Yeah. Hey.
I've gotten really into sort of, I think that sort of bridge is really nice in just so many situations. It's just like saying hi. It's so nerve wracking. And a lot of times like people just for real don't, but it just really breaks the ice. It makes everything so much better.
Something I'm trying to get better about too, Rainey, is like if I know someone tangentially, like friend of a friend, I'm trying to be the type of person that is going, oh, hey, how's it going? I'm Miles, by the way. I know that you know this person. Like being like, because there's a level of like, I've definitely met people where it's like, I know that we know each other because we have a mutual friend, but we've never met. Yes. And I feel so uncomfortable sometimes with that, but I think it's helpful just to be like, by the way, hey, how's it going? I've seen you online and stuff. Like, I'm Miles. Like, we're both friends with whoever.
It literally is exactly what we were talking about in the Patreon, Natty Plug, about improv and being like, if you just kind of take control of the situation and are comfortable, then everybody else is comfortable. Yes. So you just have to be comfortable, but it's easier said than done.
Easier said than done, console. But best of luck for you. I think it's got to be a hello and a meet and greet outside of the dressing room before nudity starts.
Yeah. Okay. And if she doesn't care and she's still just right in front of me does it, I guess I'll just embrace it.
I think you just have to embrace it. And honestly, and this is going to be your exposure therapy, when she's changing, she's nude, just go, I'll see you at work. Eye contact. See you at work. She's going to be like, hey, I'll see you. Bye. She's not going to care at all. But to me, this is a mental game for you. Yeah. Because you're trying to not feel uncomfortable, but she's not doing anything wrong. She's freaking 79. But no, she's like 50. She's 69.
She's not 80 years old.
In my mind, she was like very old with silver hair. But I understand she said she was like 50. So not that at all. But thank you so much for calling in, Console, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much. Thanks for calling back.
Bye, Console.
Man, you know how it's like if you don't have a naked neighbor, you are the naked neighbor? Yeah. That's me for sure.
You're the naked neighbor?
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
That's so funny.
I was thinking about this. In college, I had a dorm that was like really close to the most trafficked area from the dining hall to the library. Ground floor, window right there. I was changing there all the time.
But see, there's something freeing about that. Yeah. It's like, whatever. Like, who cares if they see? The thing I always think about is like, if I'm in my underwear, like, you know, like if I have to change my underwear, it's like, who gives a shit? It's it's like, I wear a swimsuit. Yeah. Like, I think there was something about that where I was like, oh yeah, I have to change into like an outfit for like whatever Try Guys video. And it's like, usually I'm changing right in the middle of the freaking office.
Yeah, but I get being nervous too.
No, I get people who are nervous about it. I totally understand and empathize with that. I have just gone through that and I'm on the other side. Yes. You know what I mean? It's like, because it's like, oh yeah, everything is fine.
There's so many things to worry about.
Oh my God, that really are.
That isn't being naked.
So many things that I worry about that have nothing to do with anything that don't even matter.
100%. That's why I have to be on the mountain. That's why I like relax being like, at the end of the day, it's all fine. The world is so big. Yeah. And I'm so small.
I had a call with a friend like the other day about something like work related. And they, at the end of the call, I was like, I hung up the phone and was like, man, that was like such a good, like, they're being so helpful. Like, I really appreciate them, whatever. I like said to people around me. And then that friend texted another friend to tell me, it was like, is Miles okay, mad at me? Like, did we have like, basically they were worried they came off badly. And I was like, no. We had a great call. Yeah. But like people just get in their own head. You know?
I think our brains are so powerful that sometimes they convince us of like worst case. Do you go to worst case scenario? Because I can go there fast.
Oh yeah, sure. Like they hate me. They're calling 911.
Yeah, or like lots of health anxiety for me.
Health anxiety is a thing that if I'm getting health anxiety, I know it's like because I need to drink more water. And like exercise.
And like sleep well. Yeah.
Like or I was talking to Sarah about this where I'll get what I call chemical anxiety, which to me, chemical anxiety is there's no stimulus enforcing the anxiety. Like, let's say, let's say I have a tough meeting coming up at work.
Yeah.
Right? I'm anxious.
Yeah.
Normal anxiety,
Yeah.
right? There's a stimulus, it's happening. Let's say I'm like, what if the what if the wheels blow out on the highway?
Yeah.
Chemical anxiety. There's no basis in reality. I am just anxious.
Yeah.
When I have chemical anxiety, then I know it's like, okay, I need to like meditate, make sure I'm drinking water, make sure I'm eating the right foods, make sure I'm getting exercise, make sure I'm like doing the things that I need to do. Because chemical anxiety to me is like, everyone gets it, but it's like the body's reaction to something that's going on, not your mind's reaction to like an anxious
Right. It's not like
anxiety-inducing
helpful.
thing. Yeah, no, it's not helpful. You're not deducing anything.
Yeah.
You're just feeling upset.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know if we're trying to get into another call. Something that helped me recently was, so my grandpa was a doctor, and I didn't know he used to say this, but he used to say that if you're a surgeon and you get the pieces of the body almost there, then the body will do the rest.
Oh,
but
I love that.
unless you're a geriatric surgeon, then the body doesn't do the rest, and it's sad.
And the body's old. Yeah. Well, Rainey, we have to take another call.
Hey, Miles. I need some help repairing some friendships after I got drunk for the first time and made fun of everyone's haircut at a party. If I could get some help with that, that'd be awesome.
That is so funny. Unbelievable. Have you ever woken up and been like, I can't believe I said that, and had to do some repairing?
Yeah, but I think in college, for sure, I woke up and was just like, I guess I was just sort of like shooting it off. I think I'm more worried that I wasn't like, I worried less that I was like being a jerk, and worried more that like I was dumb. Like I was not as cool or fun as I wanted to be.
Oh, yes, that anxiety.
That like, situation. Oh my God, the anxiety of like, oh my God, my crush is never going to feel the same way. Like going to a party and being like, yeah, like trying to flirt and just it didn't go.
And just tanking.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but haircut is funny.
Haircut is really funny.
I think we can repair this.
Oh, I think we can definitely repair this.
Yeah.
And there might be baked goods involved. There usually are.
There usually are.
I usually prescribe baked goods to my callers. Hello?
Hello?
Oh, yes.
Hi. You called Perfect Person and I'm here to call you back. I'm here with Rainie Toll.
I heard you had an iconic night.
Iconic night much?
Getting drunk from the first time, too. Exciting.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, very exciting. Oh, Rainnie, what's the fake name for this person?
Elias.
Elias is a beautiful name. Elias, what's literally good?
Nothing. I'm just flabbergasted.
Elias, we understand that you made fun of everyone's haircut at a party. So why don't you give us some context about your first time getting drunk and who you feel was sort of on the chopping block, haircut style?
It was mainly two people, but decidedly mainly one. So I went. I was having a party with a couple of friends, and it was my first time really imbibing.
Wow.
And I have been having a vendetta against one particular person for a while now.
There's nothing like getting drunk with someone you kind of have an issue with.
Yeah, right? The truth comes out.
But what did they do? What's the vendetta about?
Yeah.
They're just kind of really annoying.
Man, the worst defense. They're just a little bit annoying. Got it. So what was the person? Who was the person? The person was annoying. We're going to need a fake name for them as well, Rainey.
Camera.
Yes. Oh, my God. Rainey is looking at things
That
and naming them.
actually is so incredibly fitting.
Oh, wonderful.
Whoa.
They're a
Are
photographer.
you in the film club?
Yeah.
Because I was.
Yes.
Hell yeah. I love that.
See, film club style. And so camera lens. What did you say about their haircut, and what do you feel you need to do to repair the damage? I guess that's what you need our help with. But what was said?
So we're in a lot of the same classes, and we just haven't been really clicking like I think a lot of other people in the same class have.
Oh, okay.
And then it all kind of bubbled up, and I eventually asked if the haircut was on purpose. Because sometimes it's a decidedly obvious statement. But he seemed a little perplexed by the question. And so I asked it again, and I said, well, because you kind of look like the guy from Clockwork Orange. Because I thought that would be something that he had seen.
Yeah, so that is brutal. Was your haircut intentional? And then they're like, what? Sorry, I said, was your haircut intentional? is really, really nice. Okay, so, and when you woke up this morning with a little anxiety, you felt a little bit guilty, a little bit like you needed to right a wrong, yes?
Oh, see, this has been a couple days.
Oh, okay.
And we're just we didn't talk super frequently on the regular, but I'm kind of trying to mend this so that we can be friends and good coworkers in the future. Work on things.
I hear that. I mean, it's never good to like say what you said. It's never good.
I'm aware.
So my hunch though is that like you're teed up. There was no additional conversation after that. They were just sort of confused and like, yeah, it was intentional. Like their feelings were hurt.
He did say some pretty vile things right afterwards about my mother.
Oh.
That I'm not too privy to.
Okay, so afterwards they kind of threw an insult your way. I mean, their feelings were hurt, whatever. But you want to mend the sort of damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. You get them a hat.
Okay. What style are we thinking?
Well, what's something that they're interested in? What's like an interest that they have? Are they into anime? Are they into freaking Criminal Minds? Are they into vegetables?
This is your stereotypical film guy.
Okay, so here's the thing.
Okay.
You're going to get them a freaking hat with none other than Charlie Chaplin on it. Okay, he does look, unfortunately, Charlie Chaplin does look like so maybe, this is always my thing about Charlie Chaplin. Love Charlie Chaplin, but he does bear resemblance to a sort of very prominent figure in history as well. So it's not
I think it's a very certain piece of the facial hair.
Yeah, it's the very specific facial hair, but it's not going to be Charlie Chaplin. But get what's a good filmy hat, Rainey? What do you feel that film bros might be into?
Oh my gosh, probably a flat cap. What are those things called? Like it's a baseball cap, but it's a little bit flatter.
Flat brim hat.
Oh, like a caveat hat?
Yeah. Okay, got it. Flat brim hat.
I mean, is there any way that you could be like, I didn't mean to say that. Somehow walk it back?
I actually think that, like, by the way, there's totally a world where you just apologize at class. You just go, hey, what's up? Good to see you. By the way, I was just thinking, I just remembered that I said something so stupid at the party about your hair, and I feel so dumb. But anyway, I think you're really cool.
I deeply want to apologize. I just don't know the correct way to do it.
Okay, so so here's the thing. I'm actually good at apologies. I think that I was just talking to somebody else about this. I think that I am good actually at the awkward in between conversations.
Mm-hmm.
I like a confrontation.
You do, yeah.
I don't know why. And maybe I'm not very good at it. I just think I am. But I think that there's something about the vulnerability of like everyone is just doing their best that I really appreciate. So I think for you to go to this person and just literally be like, hey, by the way, good to see you at that party the other night, whatever. I was just thinking about that I said the dumbest thing to you ever.
Yeah.
And I think you're really cool. And I'm so sorry if what I said was stupid. You may have not even remembered it. Give them every caveat in the book. And it might feel really hard to do, but then once you get into it, it's going to feel much better. And they're probably going to be like, oh, what? The hair thing? Oh, whatever. It was stupid. Like, it's cool. Anyway, let's, everyone just will feel better is my hunch. How does that feel to you, Rainey?
I feel like
it sounds like a good course of action.
I think addressing it and being sincere and also maybe even throwing in a little like, I think I'm just jealous of your hair. It's really full.
Oh, I love that.
Like I've been really insecure about my hair, even if you're not. And just said be sincere.
By the way, no, I think a good lie is quite sincere.
Yeah.
I think a well-placed lie can really get you across the board.
Yeah. Yeah.
How does this feel to you? Your name was Camera? No.
Camera, yeah.
Your name was Camera.
I think that was the name for the other person.
Oh. Camera Lens was the name for the person in the class. What the hell was your name?
Let's look around the room.
Was it
I
phone?
think it started with an E.
It was Elias.
Elias, that's right.
That's right.
Gotcha.
Elias. Elios.
Yes. Elios.
So how does that feel to you, Elios?
It sounds very plausible. I think that that's something that I can do.
Hundo P. Well, look, we just healed
yet another friendship rift. Solved.
Thank you so much, Elias, for calling in. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you for calling me back. I absolutely love the podcast. I listen all the time.
Oh, thank you for saying that. I really appreciate it. Well, hey, I hope that you have a wonderful time in the freaking film club. And best of luck with your drinking. Bye.
Bye.
Wow. You know what I'll say? Sometimes when you're young, you just have to get hit by the swing enough times and before you learn that you have to not say that.
Truly. You really it's also you get drunk and you say something. We're doing a lot of calls about people sort of getting in their own head. It's I said this crazy thing and then it's okay, I guess I should apologize, but I just don't know how to just say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Because it is so vulnerable.
Sometimes it's what if, I remember Will once being sometimes problems just go away if you don't deal with it, which is not a good.
It's terrible advice, Will. But also it's just not true. I just find that almost anything, even if it's small, I cannot stand to let things lie. I just cannot stand it. It makes me crazy. It keeps me up at night. Even if it's something small, it's just a disagreement between people. I feel it's I just want to address it. And often I think I'll address it, but it's I don't know, I'm probably wrong. I felt this certain way, but maybe I'm just probably being sensitive, but I just needed to say it.
It's the pursuit of information. Let's see what their side is.
Yeah. And then I definitely have been that totally makes sense.
That.
Yeah. I'm just being dumb.
Yeah. But, also, the classic film bro who's, it's the film bro mentality is a challenge sometimes.
I was a film bro, but I didn't.
Were you?
Well, I don't know about
you
film
bro. You seem like you're good at cameras and making stuff, but you don't give film bro to me.
I like movies a lot.
Yeah.
But I think
guess what is a film bro if not liking movies?
Pretty much. But I think it's also you know what it is? There's two types of pretension. There's to me, pretension assumes judgment of others. Yeah. And I think that I really like movies.
Yeah.
But I don't feel judgmental of people. And this is, I think, something that I've adopted in my later years. When I was younger, I probably was people that like this type of thing suck shit. I probably did feel that way, especially about music. People who like this popular music, they suck or whatever. And I don't feel that way at all anymore. I'm just I don't know, life is hell.
Yeah.
Life is hell. Watch the biggest piece of shit, awesome action movie and just enjoy it. Who cares?
Literally. And sometimes you think something is stupid and then 2 years later, you're this was actually really beautiful and I get it now.
Yeah. And even I know that me and Will always butt heads about popular franchises because I'm just whatever, let people like whatever they like. Yeah. But I was just watching Frozen 2. Shout out.
Do you like 2 or 1 better?
I like 2 better.
Okay.
But I was watching 2 not just by myself. My son was watching it. Frozen 2 is kind of heavy. Frozen 2 is much lighter. Frozen 2 is the sisters are just feeling their big feelings. Their tears are welling up. But Julian fucking loves it. But he watches basically after a nap on weekends, he watches half of Frozen and then he'll the next day watch the second half. And I was watching and I was just going, this fucking rocks.
Yeah.
Frozen is awesome. And I'm such a I don't know, little dork for saying that. Excuse me, that's enough. But I just love it. I was watching it just being this is great. The animation's awesome. The music's sick.
Kids movies sometimes hit harder than adult. I was watching Tangled by myself, by the way. And I was first of all, heavy.
Tangled's great.
But it's so sweet.
I know. I think that there's with movies and music and just, I don't know, everything. I think that the older I've gotten, when people say something and it doesn't make sense to me, they'll be oh, I loved this bad movie.
Yeah.
I'm always just oh, why did they love it? I wonder what it is that they loved at it because I would like to get that out of it.
Oh, I always love asking people oh, why do you love it? Because there's always something very tender at the end. And usually it's something, it relates to something they've been through.
But see, and this is and again, maybe this is my own ridiculousness, but whenever it's so boring for me to listen to people talk about what they hate and why.
Oh yeah.
And it's so fun for me to talk about what people love and why they love it. And I think the same thing is true with movies. It's if you ask someone, oh, you liked, I don't know, what's a bad movie that just came out? I don't even know. If a big bad movie came out and they're watching it and it's just wait, why did you like it? And they're oh, it reminded me of this and I like the music and whatever. But if you ask somebody why they hated something, it's just I don't know, it's boring, it sucked. It's always bad. Yeah,
I remember somebody once being oh, I don't like Will Ferrell. I was what's happening?
Whatever.
What world are you living in?
He's a silly whatever. That's I think what I mean. So I never had that. I certainly had that in college, I think, but I've shed it in my older years.
It's all about defense mechanisms, I feel like.
Yeah, well, I think when you're in college, everything is so fragile. You're just oh, well, I have to be exactly right because I actually don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I will say I think that film bro is going to think about that for the rest of his life because people have said stuff one time in 5th grade, someone said, "I love your hair, Rainey. It's so poofy." And I think about that all the time.
My God. I remember I was in a science class one time and This is something that I'll remember forever because of the way it made me feel. And the teacher was showing a slideshow, and they showed a picture of Times Square, and this girl goes, "That's New York City." Like, she was so proud to know it was New York City. And the girl next to me goes, "Yeah, it's Times Square." Like, looks at it. And the original girl goes, "No, that's New York City." And me and the girl just shared a look, and she just like, I will never forget it. I don't know why I fucking remember it, but it's just this memory that I'm like, wow, we know shit, and this girl does not know anything.
No, that is the kernel of what we're talking about, of like what people who are like dunking on everything. It's like, you actually just don't know what's going on.
Yeah, right. Just being like, no, that's New York City. And it's like, yes. Also it is New York City. But you
Both
just
could
are
be
being
true.
so loud and like, no. I just will never forget it. It's so funny. All right, Rainey, let's take one more call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, I just moved to a new apartment in a new college town, and my upstairs neighbor plays piano like crazy. He's Ken, and his job is playing piano. And so I sent him this big long letter because at around midnight he was playing Claire de Lune. So I made a big long letter with a wax seal on it, and it was very funny, and I put it on his door. He hasn't made the offense since, but now he doesn't do it at all, and it makes me very sad. And I felt like Elizabeth Bennet waking up in the morning. So how do I get him to play again?
Oh,
isn't that beautiful?
That's so sweet.
It's just like, okay, he was playing late at night, but now he doesn't play at all. How can I get him to play again?
Come play, little songbird.
I know, there's something so beautiful about that. I don't know why.
I want you to play, just not at midnight.
It makes me like emotional. Just the idea that like she's like, I've stifled his flames.
Accidentally.
Hello, you go perfect person. And I'm here with Rainie Toll.
Hello. We are here to bring music back into your life. Hello.
We are here to bring music back to your upstairs neighbor. Rainie, I need a fake name for this caller and for their upstairs neighbor.
Okay, upstairs neighbor is Beethoven. And you are golden retriever, because that reminded me of Airball. Airball. You're Airball.
You're Airball.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so Airball. Oh my God. Me and Rainey were both
tearing
struck.
up.
We were struck with your call. I don't know why.
Thank you. It is truly a strange issue, and it's made me quite sad because when I first got here, I fully felt like Elizabeth Bennet waking up every morning with the beautiful piano. But then my roommate was just like, hey, it's really driving me crazy. She's pre-med, so she's got lots of dance. And so playing at 11 just simply isn't nice. It's not.
Oh, yeah. And so I loved so you wrote a letter and you sealed it with wax. And what was like the contents of the letter?
Oh, would you like me to read it?
Oh my gosh, you have a copy?
Yes,
please.
Yes. I took a picture because I thought it was. I have a lot of fun with these things.
Yes, the whimsy.
Because I can hear him all the time, and so like so I do opera, and so I like singing a lot, and so I grew up doing that, and so I love listening to him. But he'll sing sometimes, and it was like really pitchy for a while, and I was like, I kind of want to go up and help him. But
is he hot?
No. Wait,
are you interested?
Is this person the love of your life? This is astounding.
No, I don't know him, but like.
Have you ever seen him?
Have you ever seen him?
I have not, no.
This is beautiful. This is get ready to fall in love.
I'm scared. I just got through a bad breakup, and I'm like on my journey of like, I don't need a man. I'm getting a degree.
Friends to lovers.
This is
You'll
a
be friends for
Lifetime
little
movie,
bit. Yeah.
and I love it. But before we, okay, so all right, so please read the letter to us so we can get the full context.
Okay, I'll read the letter.
Oh my God.
So because I hear him all the time, he just seems like an odd guy. So I figured I'd approach it in a funny way so that he wouldn't get mad. I don't want to start off on the wrong foot. So the letter reads, Hark! Thou hast formerly been summoned by the weary dwellers of the realm beneath thy musical dominion. After much chin-stroking and a ceremonial sipping of tea, we have reached a most curious conclusion. That tickling the ivories as the clock striketh 12 is verily a bold character arc. One most unexpected and, I dare say, perplexing. Now, I feign knows of the. Sorry, I am like it's a long letter. So
This is incredible. I can't believe this.
I had COVID for a week and I was really bored.
This is astounding. Okay, please.
Okay, so I said, now, would I fain know of thine upcoming concert engagements? Aye, indeed. I would lend mine ear with great anticipation, but I would also cherish a night unmarred by the wailing lamentations of mine own cohabitant, the fair warden of this humble abode, who doth liken thy late night serenades to a spectral Duke Ellington floating overhead? 1,000 times yes.
Okay, this is incredible because
oh my gosh.
Because to me, this is advice that I feel I would have given, which is just like, oh yeah, you want them to stop playing in the middle of the night, but like do it in a fun, silly way that feels like it's not so serious. Like you really accomplished this in droves.
Yeah, I am really inspired by like you can be in a Jane Austen movie if you want. You just have to act like you are the captain of your own ship.
Yes.
Like you have done.
You know what? I wish.
Yeah.
Mr. Darcy, however, but he's not playing anymore. I mean, I have more to the letter, but like I thought, like you're saying, I thought I approached it, in a light manner, but he's just stopped, and I feel as though this is like the monkey's paw, and I made a wish, and now it's cost.
Okay, here is I think I know what needs to be done. Well, first, I think that you need to write him another letter.
Yes, begging.
Sealed in wax. Please, we doth protest too much. We miss the musical quanderings of the upstairs. I think you need to write a letter pleading that he continue to play, but also leave your phone number.
Yeah.
And the reason why you're going to leave your phone number is not because it's romantic. It's, hey, Rainey, and don't listen to this part, caller. Hey, Rainey, this is our long game because we are trying to get, okay, and don't listen to this caller. We are trying to get them together, okay?
Yes.
This is our long game. But so leave your phone number because also you can be like, we want you to play if it ever gets to be too loud.
Yeah.
We'll send a sweet text and whatever. Because I think that's the better solution is that you get to know your neighbor.
Yeah.
And then that way, if you sing opera in your house, I am sure that you have you seem like you're singing all the time. I'm sure that he's heard you sing and maybe he's been trying to sleep. So exchanging phone numbers is perfect.
Funny you say that because he was playing so late. My roommate and we both have done music in the past, so we did it in retaliation for about a week before I did the letter. So I was like
retaliation or a concert.
Like whenever we were home, we would sing really loud to be like, "Hey, guy."
Oh, that's so fun. Yeah, I think you have to write another letter, and I also think you should hand deliver it.
Yes.
Because life is all about, you are, by the way, a hilarious character.
Yeah.
And I think that you have a great sense of humor, but also like, I think knock on his door and just being like, hello, how's it going? Like, we left downstairs. We left you a letter before, and we have another letter for you.
Yes.
But this time it is.
Yes, you're right. I have to approach it in like you're so lucky. I'm giving you, yeah.
Like, because, by the way, if I lived, above somebody, whatever, and they came up with a wax sealed letter, I would be so fucking excited. I would be overjoyed, right? I would just be like, oh my God, yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the letter. I look forward to reading it. And then like, playing into this hilarious world that you've built, I think is so fun.
Yeah.
And I think that it's really just about exchange numbers so that way, because I'm sure he doesn't want to bother anybody. He's just playing piano.
Yeah.
And sorry.
No, you're good. You said just playing piano, but we saw, my roommate, I haven't seen him yet, but she saw him moving up a drum kit. So he does the piano and drums.
Right. So the drums, etc. It's loud. Yeah. Drums are less beautiful.
I haven't heard that, but I've been anticipating.
Drums, by the way, I love the idea. It's like planting a gun in the first act is bringing drums up to the home right above you.
And then not addressing it for a little bit and then coming back.
You know that drums
I would not forget.
No, I'd be like, I know there's drums up there. I know there's drums
when are
up
the
there.
drums coming back?
Yeah. So to me, I think it's got to be another letter and it's got to be hand delivered. And also, and this is just neighborly, and I'm always telling people to do this, but it's got to come with baked goods.
Yeah.
I love baking. I just made brownie brittle for my friends. They came over and we drank. It was lovely. And they just left. And then I was like, I missed Piano Man. I need to call about Piano Man.
No, I love this. I think that, any opportunity you have, and you were very good at this clearly because of your first letter, any opportunity you have to just broaden your world and be kind to someone is the right one. So to me, it's pastries, and also we have another letter for you to read. We miss your piano playing, whatever. And then that's all you need to say, and just be like, nice to meet you, bye. Yeah. He'll open the letter on his own time. Yeah. Because
I'm sure he's just like, oh shoot, like that was bothering them. Let me just stop for a little bit. Yeah. And it's like, no, don't do that. Yeah. Yeah.
The last part of my letter, I was really specific. Like I thought, so here, I'll finish and you can kind of see where I was coming at. Yeah. So I said, thus I entreat thee with a heart torn betwixt anguish and earnest hope. Might thou consider stowing thy melodic thunder after the 11th toll of the bell?
Oh my God.
Let the moon bear witness to further nocturnal symphonies, lest madness take us all.
By the way, let me just tell you, you're like, I was incredibly specific, and it's like prose. Yeah. Like, he may not be a theater nerd and might have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you might have to be like, and also you have to watch Pride and Prejudice just for the reference. I'm worried he doesn't get the reference.
No, I'm worried he read this and was like, this is basically written in a language I don't speak.
Well, yeah, that was kind of the point. It's verbose and stupid.
No, I had texted
my roommate ominously because I had COVID, so I was quarantining. I said, I'm going to send him a strongly worded message. And they were like, please don't. And I was like, she has no idea.
I hope that my neighbor one day does exactly what you did.
100%.
It's so charming.
It's so charming. It's the exact perfect way to deal with any problem, is like in a silly, fun, lighthearted way. So I think you have to write another letter and beg, plead for the music to continue.
I did. I said, play on, dear maestro, but perchance play earlier.
Yeah.
I know, but I think he just got embarrassed. He just got nervous. That's why it's the hand deliver.
He got embarrassed, or he doesn't know Old English.
Yeah, he might not speak Old English. But also, to me,
I'll change my tactics.
Exactly. And this is only if you're up for it situation. You put on a full sort of colonial mailman's outfit and you say, mail.
Dressed up.
The mail's here.
My friend me as the Lorax. I'm one to fully commit to
Do you go to an art school?
I will.
Yeah.
Say what?
Do you go to an art school?
No, I go to a state school, and I'm pursuing my degree in pediatric psychology to work in kids in palliative care.
Oh, that's so
I'm obsessed
cool.
with you.
Dude, you rock.
Loving you.
You're the best. And thank you so much for calling in. Best of luck. And I'm going to need an update on how your hand-delivered letter goes.
I will write that letter, and I will hand deliver it with some baked goods, and I will give you a call back.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful day.
All right, you too. Have a great one. Bye-bye.
Bye. I think we just talked to a Disney princess on the phone. That was amazing.
I just love the idea of somebody playing, like, in their free time playing piano. That is so sweet.
But also, I could really, there was something so visual about all of it. I could just see them downstairs being like, oh, drat, the piano has begun again.
They have a fun friendship too.
They have a fun friendship.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the wax. Honestly, I got to start sending people letters that have a wax stamp on them. I feel like people would be like, oh my God.
I would literally, and it could say anything. Bring back handwritten notes.
Honestly, the idea of like, what if you get a letter from me and it's just like, hey, Rainey, see you tomorrow for the TryPod, but it's wax sealed. And you're like, oh my.
I mean, so I'm not a good texter, and I have thought about this of like, would I be better in the letter era?
Oh,
because I think I might.
There's something about a letter too that it's going to take a while to get there.
Yeah.
So you're like, let me just sort of ramble on.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that many opportunities to talk to this person.
Let me say everything.
Yeah. I remember writing letters to my grandparents and like when I was a child and mailing them. Did you ever do that?
I definitely wrote thank you notes.
I
wrote letters.
Yeah, I sometimes wrote letters just like, hi, Grandma, like, miss you, blah, blah, like, and then put in the mail. It was really fun.
So cute.
Honestly, I got to do that with Julian. He's got to send his uncle who lives in Connecticut a letter. He would love that. I can write it and they'd be like, and say this, and then I'll write the letter. He would love that.
Oh, he would love. I mean, there's something we've gone too far with our technology.
I think that
and there's something to be lost.
Rainey, sometimes I beg, I plead for, and I know that it would destroy my career, but I plead for an EMP to go off and destroy all technology. I think it would be a better world.
I think it would be better as well.
But it's not that world, and we have one final segment that we like to call Get Real.
Yes.
Rainey, you're in your messy era. By the way, this is a segment we like to call Get Real, where we force a genuine moment in an effort to learn more about each other and ourselves. And here we are at the end of the episode. And you said you were in your messy era, Rainey.
Yes, I was in my messy era. I'm trying to execute more. Because I think for a long time I was like, well, it's safer to do nothing. Like, it's safer to just, not go hang out because it could be not fun, or not do this because I could, not do this workout class because I could get hurt. But I think that there's something very dangerous also about not doing stuff.
Yes.
Or there's so many examples. But so I think I am just trying, and that's something we've talked about a lot of, creatively, it's so easy to not do it.
It's always easier to not.
Yeah.
There's a million reasons to not. All you need is a reason to do. Everything, and that's true with everything. But also, I am so pro discomfort. What's the word? Discomfort under safety is the most important thing for growth.
Yes.
You know what I mean? As long as you are safe, right? So you're not uncomfortable because someone's being domineering, uncomfortable because you're in danger, in violent danger.
Yes.
You're just in a sense of discomfort. This is a new thing. I'm performing. I'm doing a play that it's my first time performing. I'm putting myself online. I'm putting myself out there. I'm asking someone on a date. All those are discomfort under safety.
Yeah.
And I think that's the most important thing you can do to grow as a human being.
Yes, 100%. And I feel like I've been thinking a lot about, have you seen those videos with the eaglet trying to fly? It's about to jump from the nest and fly.
Oh no, I haven't. The egret? They're
like little baby eagles.
Yeah.
And they're there's just this tension between I can't stay in the nest because I'm never gonna get food.
Yeah.
But I also can't fly. I've never flown before. And there's just they have to jump without knowing if they're going to be able to fly. And I think it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
And so I've been thinking about that a lot of sometimes you do have to jump not knowing if you're going to fly.
Yeah.
But it's really scary.
Totally.
But also, ultimately, it's the theme of the episode is I get so in my head, and at the end of the day, I am safe.
Yeah.
So, but it's so threatening to be what if I make something and nobody wants to, everybody hates it and it's embarrassing.
And exactly. No, and being embarrassed, it's the worry of being embarrassed is so funny because it is just, it's meaningless. I think that you only learn that by being embarrassed and being oh, actually that was fine.
Who was it who said they were embarrassment is an underexplored emotion?
Yes.
Was it Austin Butler?
Oh, I don't know.
Wait, no, I don't know.
That'd be
It could have been
awesome.
someone really profound.
I think we have to give it to Austin Butler.
I think Austin Butler said that.
But Austin Butler, king of the episode. But no, I do think that's true. And, I sometimes the math I'll do is I saw this clip of people who were 100 years old talking about what they wished for their life and stuff.
Yeah.
And almost all of them were they were what is something you wish you had done differently? And almost all of them were I wish I had worried less.
Yeah.
And I wish I had just done things and not worried about it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's you're 100 years old and it's all the stuff that wasn't important just fades away. So it's when I'm 100, if I live to 100, hopefully I live to I'm fucking 200. But I would love to be the first person to live to 200.
Chris Traeger. But here's my anxious brain though. I'm curious what you think. You can cut it if this is too much of a downer.
No, hit it.
Those are all people who lived to 100 as opposed to the other people who didn't.
That's interesting. Well, but I would still say that let's say somebody's on their deathbed and they're 75. They're probably still going to be I guess I should have, I did it. I made it to the end. I should have worried less.
Yeah.
Because people who worry more probably die earlier.
Yes.
The stress on your body from worrying about this stuff is bad.
For sure.
But I think it's just also when you think about, I shouldn't post X or, I shouldn't try stand up because I'm worried I'm going to humiliate myself. Embarrassing things also give you stories to tell and are character. It
makes
really
good
does.
Copy, yeah.
It builds good. It makes good coffee. It's really nice.
I didn't make that up, but thank you.
No, I know, but I just like it.
Yeah.
But every story I've ever told about, every time I've been embarrassed, I just tell the story and people love it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's such, it honestly is good sometimes that it happens. Okay, well, at least I'm not boring. Also, I just think it all comes down to not being afraid of death and having faith.
Yeah.
Which is hard, which I'm actively working on. That's another thing.
Are you afraid of death?
Yeah, so afraid of it. But it's really been on my mind a lot recently. I don't know why.
I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I think. I'm afraid. But it's a fear where it's they say people are afraid of death or afraid of being alive. I don't know if that's real, but it sounds good.
Yeah. It's beautiful prose.
Rainey, thank you so much for doing this.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Hopefully it wasn't a downer at the end there.
No, not
with
at all.
spreading my anxiety to the world. Which I do
Anxiety is
seamlessly.
a poison, and I want to dip it into everyone's drink.
No, yeah.
Where can people find you when they want more Rainey?
You can follow me on Instagram. Currently asking all of my followers what the bug in my apartment is, so you can sort of chime in there and tell me if it's a cockroach or if it's fine. I'm getting mixed reviews right now.
So check in on Rainey's bed bugs. And if you have a problem you're not quite sure how to solve, just remember that no matter who you are or where you are, perfection is only a call away.
That was a Headgum podcast.